And speaking of appreciating, tonight he will play in his 1,171st game at the Major League level. Jerry Hairston Jr. That's some run for 14 years.
Well, that sounds like a lot. You're really starting
It is a lot.
Yeah. I still feel pretty good. I don't feel like I played that many games. You know, I feel pretty good and ready to go.
Came up with the Orioles back in '97, went to about 5 other clubs here and there, and now land with the Nationals, and hope it's going to be for a long time.
I hope so. I mean, I really enjoyed my time here. Great bunch of guys. They're really enthused about what we got going here. Great bunch of young talent with good veterans, and hopefully it's the start of something good.
Now, tonight you start in left field because you can play so many different positions.
Well, that's been my trademark. Ever since I left Baltimore, I can play just about anywhere. I really don't care. I just love being in the lineup, love being able to contribute to wins, so hopefully it'll continue.
When you came up to the major leagues, did you have your eye on, I'm going to stick at one position, or did you always know utility is going to be the way I'm going to make it?
You know what? I wanted to be a shortstop. I think growing up, you know, Cal Ripken was the standard at short.
You couldn't get him out of there, could you?
No, he was pretty good over there. But by the time I got up there, he moved to third, and Mike Bordick was a shortstop, so they moved me to second. And I was really comfortable there, and Mike Bordick was there for a couple more years, so they just kept me at second. Then we got a guy named Brian Roberts came up, who's pretty good. So they said, hey, you're a pretty good athlete. Why don't you try center field? And it's really worked out for me. I mean, just being able to be versatile, to play so many different positions has helped prolong my career, and I have fun with it.
And the third generation of Hairstons to play in the major league level.
Yeah, I started with my grandfather, Sam, continued with my uncle, John, my dad, Jerry, and myself, and my brother, Scott, who's with the Mets right now.
Let's go back to when you were playing at Southern Illinois. Not only all-state in high school, come out of high school, but then all-conference, all-freshman at Southern Illinois, but quite a basketball player as well as baseball.
I was okay. You know, I could have played Division I basketball, but my dad talked me out of it. You know, he said, listen,
choice, don't you?
You're 5'10", I'm 5'10", your mom's 5'2". Good luck with that if you really think you're going to make it to the NBA. And I could play a little bit, but definitely not NBA material, not a Derrick Rose.
Jerry, one thing about this ball club you got to like is the nice mixture of guys like yourself and all the young guys you're blending in with.
It is, you know, and it's really good to see because we really haven't started to hit it as a team yet.
Correct,
you know,
yeah.
we have a couple guys that have off to a slow start, including myself. You know, obviously I would have loved to come out of the gates hitting 400, but it hasn't been the case. But, you know, the big thing about it is we realize we're still playing good baseball, and we got to continue to do that, and hopefully our bats will come and turn around sooner rather than later.
Playing good baseball, one game under 500 is pretty good when the hitters haven't started to really get in the groove.
And that's just the key. I mean, our pitching has been outstanding, and they've kept us in just about every ball game. Our defense is really starting to get better, and usually sometimes the lastly is the hitting, and hopefully our hitting really takes off. We really have a good group of guys who knows how to swing the bat, and hopefully get hot at the same time.
Hey, before I let you go, how about selling the play with Jose Reyes at third base? When he got up, you're pointing down at the bag. Was he on the bag or off the bag?
You know what? I thought he came off. I saw his foot come off really quickly, and I just held the tag, and I didn't know if his fingers were still on it. I may have nudged it a little bit.
It worked.
It worked. You know, I guess sometimes whatever it takes. And I really just saw his foot come off, and I didn't know if his hands were still on it. So I just yelled, hey, his foot's off the bag, and which it was. We got the out.
How about a couple of hits tonight in left field?
I hope so. Hope you're right. Hopefully have good at-bats, and as long as we win.
All right, Jerry. Always great to be with you, my friend.
Thank you.
You bet.